But you know, I've said from day one, you know, if someone challenges me and says, "Hey, I need you to have someone win a race for me," I'm gonna go get a fucking canyon to win that race, right? Is that racist? You're goddamn right it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, if you want to call it, then it is. Then I'm fucking racist. Because if I need someone to win a race, I'm picking a canyon. Not, you know, if I want some big strong dude to help me carry bricks a lot, I'm gonna go with like a Eastern European fucking guy, right? Scandinavian. They're big and strong. They're a big, strong people. Is that racist? Sure. Scandinavians are big, strong people.
But is it actually racist? It's not racist because you're not picking these people. You're not liking these people.
No.
You're saying that, like, it's the same thing like saying, why is it that in bodybuilding that even the white guys tan their bodies super, super dark? It's not racist. It's what defines the muscles better and showcases the muscles better by having the darker skin.
Right.
That's not racist. It looks fucking stupid, but it's not racist.
I think tanning in general is stupid. Not because of any sort of I don't like my pigment any better than anyone else's. I just think it's a stupid thing. I don't want to lay in the sun and bake my skin. That's dumb. I do that to my food. You know, if I'm not being eaten, I don't feel the need to be baked. That's just. And you're a ginger, so I know you don't tan.
Yeah, anyway, what am I gonna get? Could you imagine me getting fucking offended if somebody say, "Hey, you're a ginger"? That's racist.
Well, that's for you know. I'm surprised someone hasn't piped up just to say, you know, find out that they're not really a ginger, like a redhead whose head is more rust than ginger, who says, "I'm not a fucking ginger, I'm a rust." You guys could pull that shit off.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, am I a true ginger in the sense of do I have bright orange fucking hair? No, my beard is fucking orange. My hair isn't. I'm not scared of the sun. I don't fucking like it, but I'm not scared of it.
Well, see,
you know.
Now, where I'm gonna go with this, where I get offended, is because I'm not allowed to be upset if you mistake me for an Irish person. But that's wrong, and that offends me on a race level. I'm actually of Scottish descent. How did you not know that, you ignorant fuck? If I were to say that, I'd get my ass kicked.
Actually, nowadays you wouldn't. Nowadays, people like, see, he's got a valid point.
You have to be. I'm just this homogenous pink color. Everyone else gets to be a distinct ethnicity, but I'm just white. Doesn't matter where the fuck in the world I'm from. I'm just white.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm very proud of my Icelandic and Scottish heritage, but people have mistaken my parents for being Irish because they talk like that. But we don't get to be racist about it.
No.
Or offended by... That's a... You know how fucking offensive that is to a Scottish person to call them Irish? Well, go on. But white people can't cry.
But I mean, I understand to an extent because I know I don't like using the word offended because...
No, neither.
Fuck off. But I get bothered if I go traveling and somebody comes up and says, "Oh, you're an American." No,
right?
I'm Canadian. I don't want to be labeled as a fucking American because, well, let's fucking face it, there's a reason why Americans have to wear fucking Canadian flags on their luggage when they're traveling. Because everybody fucking hates them. That's not racist, that's a fucking fact.
Yeah, but we're not... now, I don't want to hear a bunch of shit about fucking white privilege. Yes, I know we're privileged. I know we did bad things to other people, and I know that's why we don't get to bitch. Alright? I get it. We were bastards. Now we're less so, but not completely. So I get it. So don't give me a bunch of shit about, "Oh, I heard you on the show, but you don't understand white privilege and blah, blah." Yeah, I do understand white privilege. You know why? Because I'm fucking white. I get it. I've experienced it, and thank you. But on the same hand, I don't think it's fair that we don't get to complain about shit.
No, because, I mean, again, there's successful fucking black guys, there's successful fucking Asians, there's successful every fucking race.
Yeah, but straight white men aren't allowed to bitch about stuff.
No, and why? Because, they initially blame it off of fucking slavery. Do you know who started slavery? Fucking black people.
It is a true statement.
They sold themselves out, and they sold them to other people, and people just took advantage of the situation and said, well, fuck it, they're selling them, I'll fucking buy some, fuck it.
Well, I'm not gonna wade too deeply into the white people are innocent in slavery argument. We kind of ran with that one a little farther than I think anyone expected us to, you know.
We just fought for the rights for it, where everybody else just kept it off the books. That's the only difference.
We just did it better than everyone else.
Don't get mad at us because we capitalized on something. I mean, and again, is there anybody alive nowadays who's even who's a slave?
No, there wasn't. But let me just be the first to say, you know why we got to be slaves? Or we got to be slave owners and they got to be slaves? Because we fucking could. And if they could have, they would have. We won the fight. Sorry. You want to fucking hate me for it?
Black people own fucking slaves. You want to know black people own fucking slaves in the U.S. at the time.
It's the same problem with, I'm sorry, but the pandering to Quebec, we won the fucking war, alright? People forget that. We beat you in a war and then we let you stay. Fuck yeah. We won. If you had won, things would have been wildly different, I guarantee it.
And there's a reason why nobody in the country likes fucking people from Quebec, because you're a bunch of fucking assholes.
Well, I'm gonna
fucking serving. You think you're fucking better than everybody, and y'all fucking suck.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume we've lost a couple listeners with this episode.
Good. I don't want the French to listen. Fuck them.
I like some French people.
I know. I don't like any of them.
I'm trying to nail a French chick. Let's tone it down a bit. Actually, she doesn't even like French people, so it's cool.
I'll show you a picture. See? Even she understands.
She doesn't even call herself French or Quebecois. She calls herself a Quebecer. And she's very French. I don't understand half the shit she says, but she doesn't say she speaks French. She speaks Quebecer.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
So yeah, even the French don't like the French.
That's because they're fucked up and nobody likes them. Bunch of fucking assholes.
And might I just say that
fucking hate the French.
Gord Strain's editorial opinions are his own, and they are not shared by the Championship Entertainment Company or its affiliates.
If you got a fucking problem with it, fucking write in and say something.
You can write in Gord at ericandgord.com.
I don't give a fuck, man. It's not my problem.
Or you can write into Eric at ericandgord.com. Or if you want to get a hold of our bosses, it's admin at ericandgord.com.
Isn't that something?
I fucking dare you to write in and tell me there's something fucking wrong.
Please do.
I fucking dare you.
I'd love it.
I did. I fucking
Yeah. It's a conversation that's going to come up in this election. The Conservative Party is definitely going in a right-wing direction that they've not gone in a long, long time. This movement's really threatening to upend democracy and our liberties, and it freaks me out. So as much as I like...
You know, I had a friend of mine who posted this fucking thing about climate change, speaking of fucking government shit. And her whole thing was that apparently in the, when was it, the 50s, there's a group of like the Rothschilds and all the other big fucking rich people, where they actually were setting out what the New World Order would be and how it was going to be done and the different levels it would take and how many generations it would take. And one of the things was they brought up was they were going to basically make up a whole thing called climate change, because that's something the whole world could ban again. So they're claiming that climate change does not exist. And she showed this graph that shows the difference of the temperatures of the planet and how in the last, I think it was 200,000 years, of how it goes from super hot to cold to super hot to cold.
Yes, that's a common argument.
This graph, and it's a very accurate graph. Now, here's my problem with it. And I voiced this to her. She didn't have a whole lot to say about it, other than saying, yeah, but it was created because of this. Yeah, but your graph shows the flaw. This graph actually shows that where we're at now that we're sitting at, the high temperature, where everything else hits this one peak of the hot temperature, and then immediately drop down afterwards. We're in the middle of this fucking heat part, and it's been staying there for a long time.
Yes.
I'm not catching a ride there.
And I pointed this out to her, and I'm like, well, you know, but your graph shows that we've been sitting at this temperature for a long time. And she's like, well, it's the same as it's always been. Well, no, it isn't. Because if you look at all the rest of these fucking graphs, they're all showing it peaks and then it drops. We've gone peak, down by a few degrees, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, but it's been very, very small differences of up and down temperature.
Yeah.
So therefore, her own graph, which is being used to say, no, it's all a farce, proves that it's fucking true.
Yeah, exactly. I had this argument a little bit with my mother, who was in town visiting me this weekend, because she is of the opinion that Mother Earth is stronger than humans, and we are not impacting it at all, and will not. That's a great theory, but the Earth didn't plan on us coming along and doing things at the level we're doing them at.
I just don't understand how anybody can sit there and think that with the amount of the Industrial Revolution that's done, and with the amount of trees that we're cutting down and not replanting, how you can sit there and still say that Mother Earth is going to take care of itself. No, it won't.
And you know what?
We're eliminating all the things that's used to help keep this fucking planet up in order.
One of the perks of signing up for our new website is I get Office 365 for free. So I can make a graph that says anything you want. A real nice one. Full color. Anything. You want it on a graph? I'll do it. No problem.
How's that sound?
Your graphs are fucking meaningless. I can skew any statistic in any direction. We've made fun of that on the show before. You know, 5 out of 4 people don't understand statistics.
Thanks, sir. That's
it. Your numbers are stupid. Al Gore's numbers were stupid in his stupid movie, and you can take anything and skew it to your side, really easy, and make it look good. Throw some celebrities behind it. You're wrong, and they're wrong, and everyone's wrong. Pay attention to the fucking science. It's just like the goddamn it was the anti-vaxxer who sent me an article specifically from the Yale linking vaccines to mental defects, and the entire article, they clearly just found the headline and sent it to me, because the article says definitively they do not. What it says is some of the neurological disorders may be linked to the trauma of getting a needle from a stranger, and that's something we should look into, because it's scaring children to the point where they're mentally fucked up by it. That's an outside possibility. But read these goddamn articles before you send them to me, please, because that one was hilarious.
No, don't bother reading the articles, because all you're doing is make yourself look like a fucking idiot.
Well, the article itself was just like you said, just like this one, proving it was wrong. This was an article just blatantly saying there is no correlation between vaccines and mental defects, and even if they're, yes, some of the ingredients are bad. At a level, you know what else is really bad for you if you have too much of it? Water. Water can kill you if you have too much of it. It's very, very bad for you. So, but in the quantity of water in a vaccine, fine.
Yeah. Bananas will kill you if you eat too many bananas.
Right?
You stop eating fuck bananas. This comes down to something else. I read a really funny one. I wish I could remember the specific quote. It was fucking worded beautifully. It was a whole thing saying, anti-vaxxers, if you, this is, every time an anti-vaxxer gives their point, this is how it sounds to the rest of the world. And it was like, this guy says, I was eating today, and I started choking on the food. And I thought, well, this is strange, so I started looking up. It turns out that people around the world